We believe that it's a great time to invest in the property market now, purely because most markets have dropped 25–30% over the last 3 or 4 years. It can only be a great time to invest before the market turns. Well, that's a good question. I mean, a lot of our clients say, how do we know that we've reached the bottom? What happens if it drops a little bit further? And in order to try and make sure that we always build in a buffer for that, all of the properties that we offer to our investment clients have been valued in today's market and have been discounted by 20, 25, and 30%. So even if the market does fall another 2 or 3%, or even another 5%, there's still a good buffer being built in. Our personal view is that for the next 12 months, 2011, the property market is going to be pretty flat. And 2012 going into 2013, we'll see a reintroduction of house price inflation. The reason that we believe this is at the moment mortgage lenders, mortgage suppliers are really restricting the flow of cash into the marketplace. Their criteria for underwriting mortgages is pretty strict. And that means it's more difficult for people to buy second homes, and it's more difficult for first-time buyers to get into the property market. And first-time buyers are essential to ease the whole market, so there's availability of houses. But the underlying trend is that there just aren't enough available properties in the UK to satisfy the demand. People are leaving home, going to university. After university, some of them go home, but most of them relocate to different parts of the country to further their career or start a career. People are getting divorced and need another home. We're living longer, which means the freeing up of properties isn't happening quite as readily as perhaps it was 2 decades ago. And house builders just aren't building enough houses to cope with that demand. So in the medium to long term, house price inflation will always be there.